Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. And welcome to NerdTube. We're doing a fan film reaction. The Star Trek one, our favorites, of course. I'm here with Cousin Cheeto. How you doing?
Doing good. How about yourself?
All right, man. I'm just getting myself all pumped up for this because this fan film is 45 minutes long. It's made by No Budget Productions, and they do a lot of Star Trek fan films. And myself and Cousin Cheeto have seen snippets of this, but unfortunately, it wasn't the best introduction for us for this film because Cousin Cheeto told me earlier that he didn't like this. He wanted to kill himself. I myself fell asleep watching this, which is not a good thing either. But
I
we
mean,
are
I've only
going to
seen 3 minutes of it, so
there you go, mate. 3 minutes, and you wanted to fucking end your life there and then, and you got 2 kids and a fucking girlfriend, and you thought, fuck all that. I still need to fucking because this fucking film is just doing it to me. I don't blame you, dude.
it'd
I
be
mean,
worth
whilst
it.
you wanted to kill yourself, yeah. I mean, whilst you wanted to kill yourself, I couldn't keep my eyes open. I mean, seriously. But nevertheless, I've taken some yogurt, some fruits, some caffeine sort of thingies to get myself all perked up for this shit. Had a little bit of sleep because this film did make me fall asleep. So now I'm a little bit awake. So I'm going to give it another shot, and hopefully I'll get to enjoy it and maybe understand it a
We'll
second
just
time
we'll just have to keep each other awake during this fan film.
For sure. Now, I want people to understand that we understand that a lot of work goes into this by regular people using their own money who are not filmmakers themselves, just fans. We totally understand that. But nevertheless, we are the critiques. And when a fan film is done well, we will say. And when it's not done well, we will say it as well. We don't fucking pull our punches here. And unfortunately, at times, we have been criticized for being a bit harsh for previous fan films. But I can only say how I feel. You agree, Cousin Cheeto?
Yeah, I mean, it is what
Very
it
good.
is. We give our honest opinion, our no holds barred opinions, is what I say.
Wonderful. So we're going to start watching this right now. So we'll do our usual countdown.
Hmm.
You ready, my son?
I am.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Commander Hagrid.
Commander Hagrid.
Got Thanos snapped, man. I mean, when I first saw this shit, and look, there we go with one of the Infinity Stones, and
And he's got the
I'm
nipples
seeing
of tranquility on there, apparently.
when I first thought, I immediately thought of the snap in obviously Avengers, and on top of that, it kind of reminded me of the Nexus as well in from Generations. It was the Nexus, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that as well to a degree. But we are seeing different time zones because that last clip there was from the original series.
And this one's from Picard timeline, it looks like.
I want no one to escape.
Mm.
Those are the words that the Destroyer said as he wiped out multiple universes.
Put your subtitles on, mate.
And he has my face. I couldn't let that stand. I had one experience with quadlithium.
Quadlithium?
Quadlithium?
Enough. Never
What?
again.
What is a quadlithium?
I have no idea.
I
I've
saw
never
what
heard of
he
it.
did to other universes, and I couldn't
I'll look
let
it
him
up
do that
because
to
I'm
mine.
obviously invested in this.
My name is Eric Minard.
Eric Minard.
And this
Make big money or save
is my
big
story.
money at Minard's. Quadlithium.
See, once again, when it comes to these Star Trek fan films, one of the things they do get right is the special effects.
I don't know about this one.
I don't mind this. It's not too bad, dude. Like I said, you know, it is a Star Trek fan film at the end of the day. For me, it's always to do with is the story engaging and is the acting good enough? You know, they could do it in their bedroom, yeah, but as long as the story's engaging and the acting is good enough, I'm willing to give the bedroom a pass. Willing to. Maybe not always. It all depends on the execution, of course. Vance Major.
Ooh, Quadlithium, Star Trek Expanded Universe.
Hemorrhage.
Oh my God! It's actually, it's actually about this. It's a fandom thing on this.
Hemorrhage. I mean, that's what I'm gonna fucking get by the time I finish watching this shit.
Emily, will you marry me?
Emily, will you marry me? Like, this geezer, why is he dressed up in casuals?
Emily, will marry me?
This every single film Minority Report,
Yeah.
Will you
with
marry
Tom
me?
Cruise. This kind of reminds me of the beginning of Minority Report
Emily,
when he's
will
trying
you
to
marry
figure
me?
out where that guy is at the beginning. He's having an affair who ends up killing,
Will you marry me?
getting killed by the husband. He's having an affair with the wife and all of that. This kind of reminds me of that a little bit. But there's no Ferris wheel. Was it a Ferris wheel? Anyway, who gives a fuck? Tricorder.
After last night's talk, I had a lot on my mind.
Okay.
Look at that.
Trust is something I'm very big on. I've never been able to trust a lot of people. Open up to a lot of people.
I get that.
What a sad fucker.
You know, I'd never hurt you, Eric. Not intentionally.
You know how I feel about
I want
you.
one of them to get snapped right now.
It's something I can't avoid.
I feel the same way. If one believed in destiny, it might look something like this.
Well, you kind of forced destiny by asking me out.
Well, after weeks of your soft-spoken and slooped shoulders, the mild-mannered routine wasn't going to save you.
What can I say? It's what you do to me.
It's been a great 4 months together.
You getting married after 4 months?
It's got me thinking of the future.
When you know, you know.
Yeah?
Keiko O'Brien and
Nuno's wedding.
Furry Man Miles.
It reminded me of the first time we met.
Furry Face Miles.
Oh, did it now? That's strange.
It was the dance.
It was
The safety dance.
It was a special night, wasn't it?
It was.
Bow, chicka, wow, wow.
I knew even then.
Jesus Christ, are we still in this fucking scene?
And no matter
Seriously?
Yes.
Come on, like.
I'll save the last dance for you. Emily De Silva. Will you marry me?
Over the tricorder? Man.
Yes! Oh, yes!
Could have been there and shit like that, for fuck's sake.
Vulcan was attacked by some giant ship.
All of a sudden, like,
The Valiant
somebody
was
comes in and goes,
ship
end simulation.
ball.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I was hoping you'd be on a
Railway
holiday.
station.
Jesus
We were
Christ.
outraged.
Captain Beck,
This is what happens when you sit at a fucking desk too long, Ray.
Oh my god.
The Hell's Angels in space.
Is that
Looking like
supposed to be
Romulans.
Shinzon? Like,
Resort of the fleet.
I don't know.
Ship is slicing through
Yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be like the new
okay,
age
first off,
Romulans.
there won't be all that smoke in space.
Yeah, there's no in space, I just know it. Look at this. Oh, look at this. I don't know. It's like amalgamation of like the Calvin and the modern day universe with their fucking layout. It's just weird.
Captain Cooper has been taken hostage by
Are these different like universes? I don't know.
Eric, it's Emily. You better get down here.
The Valiant was destroyed.
Yeah. This is 3 years later.
I'm looking for inspiration to stay awake at this point. Jesus Christ.
You see, this is one of my issues. Like, it's good that they're adding Star Trek into. They're making a Star Trek film, but sometimes when they do shit like this, like that engagement scene and this now, it doesn't feel Star Trek-y at all. It
No.
feels like some other thing. And I don't mind them trying ideas, but if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work.
Dude, this whole thing just doesn't work so far.
I mean, these are the most scruffiest Star Trek officers I've ever seen, by the way.
I think they already did put you on a ship that is sinking. It's called this fan film. It's just sinking right before our very eyes.
If I was the guy who's making this fan film, like him, the guy in the yellow hat, I would like, I wouldn't say shave my beard, but my God, I would clean it up, make it way more presentable. Yeah, so I look like a fucking Starfleet officer, and not some fucking uncle who's just come from out of town.
pulled himself out of the bar just to get.
I mean, look at him. He looks like he should be fucking about to get into his truck right now and going to Alabama.
Getting his shotgun.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
But why is he standing there for so long, man?
The song has to finish.
Am I supposed to feel emotional?
And we're supposed to get emotionally invested.
Oh, his beard is a little bit trimmed here. He finally did it.
Because after about 30 seconds, we are attached to these two.
Yeah, like, you don't get it, do they? Like, get the Star Trek shit going, man. Not this fucking Days of Our Lives emotional fucking daytime soap opera bollock.
Treks of Our Lives. Is that Vicky
Is she
Guerrero?
Is she wearing her fucking pajamas with hearts on it and a hoodie?
Are you okay?
I appreciate everything you've done with Emily. She would have too.
Well, that's what friends are for. I'll always have your back. You know that.
You've been my best friend for a long time.
I feel the same way. After Ella's death, my life was in shambles. You helped me put things right.
And I want you to know, if I ever get a ship of my own, I want you there.
Oh, he's moving on quick.
If you think that ship can handle all this.
Oh God. She's channeling her Luoxana Troy.
Cringe.
It'd be an honor to serve under you one day.
Yeah, serve under you
And
one
on
day.
top, and on top of you, and by the and the
It
spoons.
took forever to get me on track.
Okay.
I felt so isolated from
I do like these uniforms though.
Nothing anyone said helped.
Yeah, man. Time is a healer. That Vulcan looks good.
Yeah. Oh God, here we go again. He's got a lot of friends.
I want, this is Star Trek. I want more orchestral music, not this shit. I do like these sort of uniforms they're wearing, these red and yellow ones. I like them a lot.
Why weren't these actors in this?
Even years later,
Yeah.
Emily's death was still felt.
Okay, so that's like a classic Trek outfit.
With so many ships destroyed,
Mhm.
Starfleet is desperate for command-level officers.
I know. Jack offered me a promotion to his new XO, if I want it.
That's a far call from engineering, but I'm sure you're up to it.
Oh, okay.
It's not the job I'm so concerned with. It's the memory of Emily.
All of this change has got to be hard. What do you think she'd want?
Why is there a glare on
She'd
his
punch
screen?
me and say, "Take the job, fathead."
Because they forgot.
I can hear her saying that. So,
They forgot to cover it.
are you going to?
I think so.
Just take the goddamn job, man. You need to move on with your
I
fucking
need to pray
life.
about it first.
I need to pray about it first. Ah,
You're taking that stuff seriously now.
More
Did
than
he say
before.
that?
yeah. He says he has
think
to
they
pray
were
about
religious.
it.
I think Emily would have wanted.
He's got to pray to the Zam above.
What about you?
As much
Fair
as I
enough.
want to head home, Starfleet needs every ship now. And the Antilles is on the front line with the Klingons.
How does Natalie and Iana fit into that equation?
I don't like the idea of leaving them alone for any period of time. But I don't like the idea of them being killed
Zam.
even less.
What the hell are they talking about?
I don't know, but we're only 11 minutes in, man.
I can relate, Holt.
No, it was only another 35 minutes or so of this shit to go. We can do
Oh,
this.
Okay.
No, we can't. I can't do it,
Yes, we
Sam.
can, though.
I
Promotion
can't.
makes more sense now.
Babe, get my
Nobody seems to
cyanide.
laugh about it.
Get my cyanide pills.
Jack is getting the best. He's lucky.
I need my cyanide pills. Because this
Hold
fan
Alan
film
and
is
Eric
awful.
Miller. Nothing in the galaxy can stop us.
Oh my god.
The adventures we'd have, my friend. Good journey.
Good journey.
Get lost.
I used my time.
That's what we should say at the end. We should be like,
Try to stop
one of
it.
us should say good journey, and the other one should say get lost.
Look, you're missing this. Like, he's meeting
Make it
other
work.
versions of himself. How did this happen?
I began researching where this traveler came from.
Wait, how did that happen? Did I miss something
Rumor
like
have
that?
it, he was at a Klingon prison.
You just randomly meet different
said he
versions of
came
yourself?
Another time. I delved into several myths trying to find where he came from. I found another that terrified me just as much.
He's got all these different
When they
actors
rebuilt the fleet,
working with him.
I was finally moved
And yet
into a
all it is
position
about
of
this
first
fucker.
officer.
You know, there's not a fucking adventure they're going on or some
Stay
shit
on
like
the
that.
bishop's side.
It's about this miserable fucker and him trying to get on with his fucking
Being the
life, and
most
they turned that
senior
into Star
officer to
Trek.
survive the attack.
Why couldn't this be 15 minutes long and Squadrons be longer?
My best friend needed me.
Yeah, I agree.
This also allowed me to delve into my
Lightsabers.
I was about to say, are those lightsabers? No, they're Doctor Who
After
things.
the new
Yeah.
Galactic
Yeah,
screwdrivers
yeah.
or whatever those things are called.
Yeah.
and I thought
Cosmic
all was well.
screwdriver or some shit like
Whatever,
that.
yeah. Yeah, whatever that vibrator's called.
Eventually, I thought I found love again,
Oh, he's got a new piece of ass.
but then her ship went missing.
You
I accepted the first promotion.
fucking
I could
deserve
to
it,
go
mate.
find her.
I had a friend on the Dominion, Captain Brousseau.
Oh,
His
God.
relationship with Admiral Grissom
What is he, like the Job of the Federation? Jesus.
wasn't all that good. I was able to help patch that up. I guess Admiral Grissom was grateful for that.
Well, Commander, are you ready for the big chair?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
You think, or you know?
I'm ready. What's the assignment?
Your request to go in search of the missing ships has been approved.
That was a long shot. I'm honored you have that much faith in me.
Admiral Austin thinks that you have what it takes. He was going to give you the Constar, but...
But given the fact that she's gone now as well.
Exactly. The Isis may not be as glamorous as the Constar or the Valiant, but she'll get you to where you're going.
They
It's going to be like a runabout.
Godspeed, son.
They got a ship called the ISIS. Fair enough.
It's going to be a runabout.
Gonna have a good self-destruction capabilities.
Kidding
Oh,
me,
look at
Eric.
this! You gotta be
Wow,
kidding me with that
so-
crew.
It's not exactly the reaction I was looking for.
Cadet Gale's inquiry is in 4 weeks.
He looks like a
And
host of a
we
game
need
show.
you as a
Take the blue
character
door or the red
for
door.
It looks like,
You
what's
are
the guy
going
from
to
the
be
Hangover
watched.
movies?
Yeah, I
Oh,
know what you're on about.
The ISIS
Yeah,
launches
he was
the
also
same
in
thing they can do.
Infinity.
Community.
We
Yeah.
need you
Oh, what is
on
that?
This, Eric.
They
I'm
put a
sure we'll do
dinosaur
fine.
mask on him.
Isn't that what's it that
One
frog
day,
lady from
you'll learn some
Mandalorian?
very hard
Yeah,
lessons.
maybe.
And this isn't the man that you want to be.
What do you mean?
You lost them.
Aren't they supposed to be
and you ran
looking
running.
at the screen?
But running to what?
So he's reading his lines off screen.
I'm not running.
Of course you. Didn't the Constar disappear?
Boss
Like any
Nass
other
is
ship.
sitting there in the chair.
It's the crew that's on that ship.
I can't do it.
See?
Zam, we have to,
Running.
dude.
What does it
We're
matter?
going.
what
We're
you
going. We're
choose?
going. We're
You're
we're
obsessed
soldiering
about
this,
something?
mate.
No.
I'm going to take you to the crew with you. Trust me, as a fellow captain.
This
Even
dude
his-
has got a
even the-
reptile fetish, man. What is going on
I'm not
here?
obsessed.
It's not that, but even him, look at it. You can tell he's wearing a toupee. That hair ain't real.
Fall for anything.
Look at that.
I always say that.
I know that, Terry. I'm trying to make things right.
You brought Cadet Gale on an internship.
Just keep punching that tablet,
You
mate.
trained her
Punch
in
it.
engineering. You're the only one that the Federation is going to listen to as a character witness.
But with all those missing ships.
Empathy and compassion are the qualities of a
I mean,
good
this is a
leader,
green screen.
not just to the galaxy.
To the
Um,
max.
But the individuals
No, but this is
in
a
it.
green screen bridge. You would have thought they would have tried to get maybe something a little bit more authentic.
I'll be there.
That's
Let's
the
look
man
at
I
it.
know. Thank you, Eric. Ramses out.
See you later, Ramses.
As destiny would have it, I would never get a chance to be there for the inquiry. I had a friend a long time ago who disappeared. Her name was Cynthia, and she had these cards.
Another woman?
They
He
told
loses
me
a lot of
things.
women.
Yeah, man, he's worse than
Thanks
fucking
about my
Charles
destiny.
Bronson from the Death Wish
Scared.
movies.
we were about to find out that
Is that the
Yes,
Enterprise?
A lot of costumes. A lot of costume changes. 1 minute he's red, now he's yellow.
By the end of the week.
Well, that's because if he's command now, he would be yellow. If he was red in engineering and then yellow now for command.
Also, this is
data tracker?
like original series era.
They could be replaced by
This is original series era.
man,
Yellow is command.
on that, honestly.
Yeah, I remember.
You know, it's been a long time coming. Emily would have been proud.
God, that guy reminds me of my dad.
Yeah. A lot's changed since the Battle of Vulcan.
Battle of Vulcan?
You ain't changed though, have you, mate? You're still a miserable git.
Where's the fun in that?
Where's Grand Admiral Archer?
I'm just glad we got you back in one piece, brother.
It's like, this is like Picard, but for this. But this guy is like, it's just all about him, nobody else. You know
And
what I
he
mean?
didn't have 7 seasons of a critically acclaimed show to back him up.
Yep.
Or Patrick Stewart. Watch him.
As my
Patrick
plan
Stewart's
went
going to show up at
forward,
the end of this one just to
things
make me eat my
came
shit.
together
Oh.
and fell apart at the same time.
This is a fucking
So,
$6 million
they're
man.
gonna send you out in that old broken down tin can?
It's
What,
like
do they
old
want
Scotty.
You lost too?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure my bridge crew can hear your confidence in their ability with this tried and true vessel.
You're on the bridge?
Can't you tell?
I'm sure you'll all do great.
We'll be back before you know it. Don't you worry.
Doubts? Oh, I'm full of them. But not about you and your crew. This thing started out as 82 AUs in diameter, and now it's 5 light years across, with gravimetric forces off the charts. No,
Why is he doing this in his
it's not
hallway
you, I doubt.
of his starship?
I don't even know what the fuck they're talking about.
The size
hard not to
of
think of you as a fellow
my penis, I
engineer,
guess. I don't know.
inviting everyone to join in and help.
Is it like off the charts?
Yeah, it's off the charts. 5 light years across.
I know the good and bad
Jesus.
sides of you. So go be who I know you can be.
But why is he doing this communication in the
Ever
hallway?
since I met you both,
Yeah, I don't know.
you and Brousseau have driven me nuts with how you do things behind the scenes.
All this guy seems to be doing is talking to
That was
people
part
on,
of your
on,
charm.
on view screens.
Yeah, because they're probably all... He had to make this during COVID, so now everything is view screens. There's no one
You
even
guys
on the
kept it
bridge.
honest.
I don't believe in games.
Literally, there is no one on the bridge.
Actually, you make a very good point there, but like, what the fuck is happening? All I'm hearing about is how miserable this guy is, and how he's just trying to get his shit together. and
You know,
he's
he
got a new
deserves
job
it.
and
I'm just saying. He deserves to be
Yeah.
miserable.
I think it's time to
He's on a ship all by himself.
misery guts.
Stay safe.
be good.
Live long and prosper.
Sucker!
After 6 months in the Boanist Void, the Arizona briefed us on what we
Is
needed
he in
to
his
know.
bedroom?
The person wearing a
Is that guy wearing a
beanie.
beanie?
Congratulations on your promotion, Eric.
Thank you, Jack. I appreciate it. The ISIS has a long journey ahead of itself if we're going to find these missing ships.
You, can,
Any
you should get on with
assistance
it.
the Valiant can be, you let us know.
You let us know.
We received a distress call from a familiar face.
And that was that piece of ass he lost earlier on. The second one.
We got pulled in ourselves.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
I told you it's V'ger.
Vija, yeah.
It looks like V'ger.
Doing. You hear that doing sound when you hear Vija. It looks like a close-up of a vase. Like the middle section of it.
Probably is.
That looks good.
And now we're at a planet.
That looks really good.
In a devastating war, both
Constar.
sides were eradicated.
Oh. Da 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 da.
Damn.
Klingon showing up in
Lots of
force.
There's Voyager.
Constitution classes and Obrith classes.
We're already dead.
Oh,
The
gosh.
question is, how many of them we can take with
This
us?
guy needs to retire.
That guy needs some teeth.
And you make fun of the Brits.
There he is!
If we can't save ourselves, at least we can save her. I'll be
What am I
honest.
seeing here? What am I seeing here? Is he?
Why are they
What
using the
was that?
Doomsday machine?
Oh, was the forge there? I thought this was the original series era. Hold on. Why are they wearing different outfits now? Like,
because
hey, look, there's that snow cone that shoots lasers. We used to fight it when we were playing Star Trek Online.
Yeah, the Doomsday Machine.
Yes.
From the original series.
Call it the snow cone.
Oh look, he woke up.
That's very unusual in the cells there.
That's from the Kelvin timeline.
Report, Mr. Cherico.
Who's Jericho? Jericho. Do they not talk?
We're out of the black hole.
No shit.
But I don't know where we are exactly.
Do you know what you're doing and what you're punching?
Stars. They don't align.
Minard Quincy, what's the status of the engines?
I wouldn't recommend that again, Captain.
Sir, there's an escape pod.
He's like, you got one line, Quincy.
Take it on board.
I've given it all she's got, Captain.
Minard Quincy, how long until we have full power?
11 hours. Maybe 12.
God, that's all he does is
Do
just
your best,
stare.
brother. I don't want to be taken by surprise again.
Sir, it looks like the escape pod is on board. It looks like one infant.
Any indication of what happened? Here we go again. Report!
There's another black hole forming. We're being sucked in.
Angels protect us.
Angels
All hands,
protect
brace
us.
for impact.
It's going to the black hole. You know you want to go into that black hole. Come on.
Prophets protect us.
Then my ship was lost.
Then my ship was lost. Man,
Taken
this
from
guy
where we
sucks.
Taken
And this,
from
look, that's what happens when you fly something called ISIS.
Oh.
only to arrive
Prime timeline versus Kelvin timeline.
Captain, incoming communication.
Okay.
Why is this happening? Am I missing something?
He
Captain
is
Minard.
okay. He's wearing next gen uniforms in an original series ship. What happened?
How old is he? How?
Next to us, Captain. It's been a long time.
I heard Jennifer and the Constar showed up here eventually.
Oh.
Why is he wearing a baseball cap? And why does he look like he's about to go shopping to the mall?
Only to disappear again.
Because he's on his way to the Walmart. I can't do it, Sam.
We're almost done, man. We're not even we're beyond halfway. We are beyond halfway, my friend.
Years later,
Not
I made
gingerbread.
a promise to find her.
We're
She
25
became
out
close
of
friends with my
47.
wife, Cherry,
Look at that! Look at that whole setup! Look at that!
and godmother to my
He's
daughter
got a
Sasha.
freaking gingerbread house on his desk.
Yeah, and
The thing about having another man's face is others seem to feel that they know you.
So, I think they're gonna let it happen.
There hasn't been a rain cross in, what, 20? 25
what the hell is a rain cross?
No, but she was important to me and had a lineage that I feel needs to be honored.
Well, if the Enterprise can get away with it, why can't the rain cross?
The Constar did too.
I need to come for eat.
Oh, my back is starting to hurt. Because I'm
So,
tightening my sphincter so much from
uniform.
watching this.
Too lazy to switch over?
Oh, you're worse than me, and I'm usually the fucking bad guy on this shit.
You are leaving.
No, there's a production. Look,
After the incident, I'm
production.
not really feeling
Like,
all this.
They were
Don't
on
let
an
one
original
warlord
series
distort
starship
what makes
with
you
next gen
you.
uniforms.
It's not just
And it's
that,
not just
it's
like
an
one
action
of them.
enough.
It's like all of them. Like
Yeah, very
what
mixed
the
match.
actual
I don't know what's worse. The apathy.
What the hell is this uniform?
Betrayal.
Picard.
I wish him well in whatever they do.
That one is from what's it called? That one's from
From the
Lower
movies.
Decks.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But the one that the other guy's wearing is from Picard.
Well, if I can't talk you out of it, I'm here if you need my friendship.
As you always have been.
See, he's got a lot of people who've got his back.
I couldn't have made it through this
Yeah,
whole
well,
thing
he
without
needs
the
all that support he
people
can
I
get.
trust.
Mm-hmm.
We're always
I'm
here.
gonna need more support after I get. I'm gonna have to go to like a frickin' Fan Films Anonymous.
Yes, me too, mate. Me too.
Be good.
Be good.
And also with you. Oh wait, no.
And so here we are,
Where?
in the here and now.
Oh.
I stayed out of
I
events
just can't.
for the most part.
Oh, now he's drunk.
SW crew.
Fantastic.
The
When did this become fucking hillbilly Star Trek?
So we did our best to fit in. Eventually, I got back to what was once my home and another life.
This is as bad as Batman and Robin.
Back to Starfleet.
I'm waiting for Arnold Schwarzenegger to come up and go, "The Iceman cometh."
Is that a tricorder? It looks like a Game Boy.
It's a phone.
Good lord, man.
That's a phone even.
Did you never have any hair?
We're just about to start dinner.
All these characters coming in, but it's all they just throw away, and this is everything's about this guy.
You to ever skip a meal?
Do I know you, sir?
Not exactly, but I do know you.
I'm your son.
You do.
I'm your younger self.
Yes. Obsession with hoodies, pizza rolls, the whole 9 yards. Yes, I do know you.
What can I do for you, Mr.
Dr. Connor? Can you never get that right?
He's a 4-star. He's a captain doctor. Look, he's got 4 dots on his shit.
What can I do for you?
Why have you not returned to the fleet yet?
I don't think I am who you think I am.
Yes, I know all about the other universe.
I'm glad he does. I don't know shit.
On everyone's side.
And?
My side's not hurting. So I'm here to find out why.
That's... You're a strange man.
I've been called worse by far better people. So, the Odyssey needs a captain.
The Odyssey?
Yeah. They have pizza rolls too.
Damn.
Be sure to contact Starfleet.
You know how to fucking get to a man's heart is by through his
I'll
stomach.
cut you off right there.
I mean, in the future, if you have replicators to make good food, would you really make pizza rolls with a replicator? Like, really?
If it's something you like, then it's something you like, you know what I mean? But the fact that there's still fat people in the future, it surprises me.
Look.
Because surely they would be able to eliminate obesity in the future.
Oh, yes, because capitalism's going to the wayside now.
It's not in it.
Well, this future has no capitalism, which is what I love about it. The Star Trek future is capitalism free.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I'd love that.
Well, we see capitalism in the Ferengis.
I didn't give up.
It shows you how horrible it is.
But what about my happiness? Got tired of...
Yeah, that's one of my favorite things about DS9 is the Ferengi stuff. But, you know,
just didn't
like even the Ferengi... I'm not even listening to any of this. But I love it in Deep Space Nine when the Ferengi are like...
Playing by the rules.
You look at us as we're some kind of, crappy race or something like that, but we look at human history and it's littered with just horrible things through capitalism.
I totally agree, but we've learnt from it, and obviously they haven't. Yeah. I mean, if far as the Star Trek context is concerned.
Going to service after service after service, where you can get out there and make a real difference.
Why isn't this thing about him? The guy on the screen looks like he knows better.
I don't even know what the fuck they're talking. I don't give a fuck what they're talking about. He wants to offer him a job and pizza rolls and shit. Fair enough. Get on with it. You know, but
is he like our version? Is he like his version of Ginger Greek? Like,
well, he's more like Ginger Greek in appearance.
Well, in appearance, I was more looking at the redhead right there. Little condescending attitude, you know.
No, Ginger Greek. Ginger Greek is not that nice.
That empathy.
That's true.
Or empathetic.
And sitting there while these people suffer, that's compassion.
Yeah, that sounds more like Ginger Greek. Fuck compassion.
But how many families out there?
I want that guy to be a Q. That's what I want.
I don't know. I just want this shit to be over. That drink looks like he's about to piss on him. With those legs standing in front of him like that. That mug, the way it is.
I'm glad they got lugs, the boots lugs in the future.
Mm-hmm. And jeans and white socks and
yeah, all that stuff.
So, Mr.
Vicky
Minard,
Guerrero.
you want to tell me why you're bugging me so?
See, he looks nothing like Vicky Guerrero.
Can a man talk to his wife without there having to be a reason?
Really?
You? I know you too well, Mr.
I don't think she's even Latina.
Himself.
I just think she with the hair and the eyes and.
I think she might be more like maybe Middle Eastern or my race, Central Asian.
Out with it.
I talked to Dr. Connors.
He has a flash hat on.
Yeah. He's brought you up a time or
A
two.
reverse flash hat.
Yeah. Does he?
I love that I'm the topic of conversation at party night.
Reverse Flash is.
Yeah.
I love him.
Reverse Flash in Star Trek universe confirmed.
Or something. I don't know.
Oh, he's from the 31st century, I think. So he's actually closer to Discovery timeline.
Quite loud for all of his rambling.
You heard about that stupid rumor that apparently Reverse Flash. That stupid rumor that apparently Spock is related to Sherlock Holmes.
She's not me.
How does that
the
work?
Human side of him. Yeah, the human side of him. Because he's remember?
No.
You know, and that, it makes no sense because Sherlock Holmes, you know, you would think that Star Trek would honor the fact that Sherlock Holmes is also fictional, and they would recognize that too. But you know, you could tell that only a theory like that would have to be made by, I hate to say it, no offense, Rob, an American.
Deceased.
You're not wrong.
There's some cult.
Hun, that's tragic. But I'm not her. And I have my hands full here anyway. And right now,
The sound just changed.
Crazy Vedic in charge of a secret army of Jem'Hadar soldiers who are converted to the Bajoran religion.
Jem'Hadar soldiers that are converted to the Bajoran religion. All right.
How did that happen? When did that?
All hail the prophets.
Just doesn't concern me, you know?
Don't tell that to Ferengi. They'll get the wrong idea about prophets.
I see. Are you thinking of doing it for the other you? Or for you?
I don't know.
I don't think you can even tap
The
that
Thomas Riker version of him.
Otherwise, that's just a wrong decision.
I heard Surfley was launching an investigation.
He's having a lot of stupid, shitty conversations with people, which is really taking me away from the Star Trek element. Is this some sort of PTSD bollocks? They're trying to. I mean, look. Let me take that back. PTSD is not bollocks. This is bollocks, and it feels like they're doing a bollocks version of somebody going through PTSD. If you know what I mean, and they're trying to put a Star Trek twist on it, but it's just bollocks. It's just pure bollocks. It's just this guy talking to one fucking dickhead after the other, and I don't know where the fuck are we going with any of this.
I gave up. I don't know. I don't even know. She's trying to bang this
How long
chick.
have we got left?
How long do
We've
we
got
have left?
just over 10 minutes. We can do this.
The only one you're competing with is you, not the other Eric.
What other Eric?
You're not locked into this mold of
How
others'
do we know which one
expectations.
we're
What if that's
focusing
my
on?
compulsion? What if I can't stop? I've tried to walk away and I just keep going back.
Can't do it.
You can. You
I
can.
Can't.
You can, dude. Fucking hell. We have to look. Listen, as I said before, we have to do and go above and beyond for this fucking channel, mate. All right, so we fucking do this. And Soldier, you fucking watch. You get your fucking eyes open with some toothpick, Soldier, and you keep watching this bollocks.
When it doesn't, stop.
I'd be lost without you, Charity.
Eric.
I'm lost already, Charity.
I'm lost with Charity.
I'll let you go.
Don't let her go. You have to bang her, man. Then she'll fucking die too.
The Odyssey needed a captain.
No shit, and they want misery guts like
What was
you.
I to do? The universe finally needed me
Oh, Prometheus class. I love Prometheus
No.
class.
to build a senior staff.
I want Valen and Keel in engineering. Who do we have in security?
Kitling. I figure him
God,
and
he
Brown
looks
will
like
work together.
Geordie LaForge, doesn't he?
That's a good combo. I like it.
LeVar Burton. He
Yep.
looks so much like him. It's unreal.
If you want it, Gene.
Even with the
Okay.
goatee, yeah.
Yeah, he looks a lot like him, man.
He should have been wearing the Geordie
The visor.
glasses.
None
They
taken.
could have actually passed him off as
But
an older Geordie
at least
LaForge.
Smith would be a good exo.
For sure.
I have a few ideas.
Banco, Mead, Burnett. All good choices. All of them would piss off Admiral Trojan.
Well, we can't make Al mad now, can we? What about Commander Rome?
Is that a Doctor Who thingy on his
science
by his left shoulder?
Engineering and command.
By LaForge's left shoulder.
I don't have to look. There's somebody standing in the background. You see that way back there? Like it's a part of the stock image.
Look, box. Yeah.
I have an appointment with Dr. Mickle.
Yeah, part of the stock image. Yeah, I see it. It looks like a janitor.
As long as you're not late for the match tonight.
I don't. What Doctor Who thing are you talking about? You talking about up on the left?
Oh, you can't see it now.
Oh.
On his left shoulder. But
yeah, his left shoulder. Yeah.
Just because time passes, it
Look at
doesn't
that.
mean I miss you less.
Like the picture frame is like
Today I tried to
antique.
be positive. Today I tried to remember the good times.
And the bad times.
I don't get paid enough for this.
I toasted you.
Mm-hmm.
There are plenty of stories I could tell.
No, there isn't. You actually told me enough stories.
Truthfully,
Yeah.
you were gone too soon. Your stories aren't ready to be told. So instead, I'll remember you just the way you were. And I've always saved the last dance for you.
Aw, Peggy.
You told me there's a post-credit scene, yeah?
Yep.
When's it starting?
4:22. Or,
All right.
I'm sorry.
Give me a second.
42. Uh, 42:35.
All right. We'll do a countdown on that.
Yep.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
A future. God.
You say people don't change.
With bricks.
I say you simply haven't
And bleach.
applied the right amount of force.
And a broom.
Friends, family,
And the wheelie bin.
love.
Is that what
This
you
is-
call it? A wheelie bin?
Yeah.
I call it a trash can.
They make you so predictable,
It's got wheels on it, so
and your precious federation is nothing more than an institution.
this is the future.
To hold you back.
Looks like a Resident Evil. Like,
This looks like somebody's apartment in some part of the Bible Belt.
These are just as good a reason.
Apartment, house, trailer, even. I don't know. This is the sort of stereotype, typical shit I think of when I think of that part of the world.
You live in fear. And keep yourself hidden.
is that an eviction notice up there?
I don't know. Is that room full of fucking bottles? Empty drink bottles? Maybe like a serial killer's gonna burst out of that.
I keep marching forward, secure in that knowledge.
Are we still in Star Trek? It's turned into bloody Friday the 13th or Halloween or.
I manipulated every piece accordingly.
I feel like. That's what I'm thinking right now. Look at this fucking shithole.
Look at the house is like, is that caved in?
Yeah.
Like, look at that window.
The trees are growing around it, man. This is the future.
Between what I've and time have ordained, I will snuff out every guardian, every beacon of light this universe has to offer until it goes cold. And as it does, remember, it was you who first stepped through the looking glass. It was you who began this war. What I'm about to unleash will ensure the survival of my universe and forever isolate yours. Years from now,
Please tell me he's dead.
Subjects will ask with wonder.
Those shears. He's going to pick up those shears and he's going to kill some teenagers having sex in a hot tub.
And you
Can I please be one of those teenagers?
Yeah, me too, actually. Look, there's blades there. Look, I'm telling you, man, it's all set up for a fucking slasher flick. Why are we looking at all this shit?
Why?
There's a tree.
Networks. And expanded your knowledge.
Wind chimes. I love my wind chimes.
Medicine. Sciences. You developed ideals. You started with one world and flourished. For over a century, there have been a united federation of planets.
It's become the Blair Witch Project now.
By the time I'm through, those 110 years will be but a rumor.
Yeah, good.
You treated me as if I didn't exist.
You don't exist.
As if I didn't matter.
You don't matter.
I hear the heartbeats.
In the end,
please be near
while
the end.
While we're focusing on this, whatever this shit is, some spider web.
Any other universe. Today is history.
The return of Michael Myers. Oh my god, who's he?
How are you still alive?
And he's wearing blue now. He's become a science officer.
Wow.
Admiral.
Hello. God, seeing his son there makes me
Yes, buckle your seatbelt.
not want to criticize him, but that is not going to happen because I will. What a fucking nightmare.
My God.
What a fucking nightmare this was, Bob. I mean, I don't even know where to begin. Like, this is not Star Trek. This is a vanity project where this one fucker's on the screen all the time talking about all of his own personal shit, which he's got. He's putting a Star Trek skin over everything. Oh, look, I'm wearing a Star Trek uniform. But he's just being miserable, talking about, oh, my wife's dead and this is happening. And next, there's other versions of him. I don't know how the fuck all that shit's happening. You don't know which version of him we're supposed to be taking on, which version of him we're supposed to be focusing on, or we're jumping between versions of him. This is bollocks. This is not Star Trek. Why do you fuckers who make these Star Trek films go on this bullshit direction, which has got nothing to do with Star Trek? Make it feel like fucking Star Trek. Give me something that makes me feel like I'm watching a Star Trek episode, not this shit. This is fucking shit, and I'm really sorry that you put so much effort into this fucking shit, but I fucking hate it. I fucking despise this. How you made this is beyond me. I can't believe all these fucking dickheads who are Star Trek fans collaborated with you to make this fucking bollocks. Because looking at it now, they should realize it's a fucking disgrace. What is this? What am I fucking watching? What did I waste 45 fucking minutes of my life for? Huh? Tell me. Explain that to me. Because this is crap. I'm really sorry, Bob, for taking away some of your thunder here. But I fucking despise everything about this. When you watch Star Trek Squadron, you realize you're watching a masterpiece at work because it feels like Star Trek. This is just a Star Trek skin talking about bollocks. Absolute bollocks. Even when it comes to PTSD, you don't fucking make it look, like a worthy thing to focus on because it's just so shit what you've created here. And I feel sorry that you wasted your fucking time on this. It's got 5 downs. I'm going to make it a number 6. I'm going to put a downvote it right now. It's got 6 downvotes now. I'm one of them. Fucking bollocks. Fucking hated it.
I 100% agree. I don't know what they were going for with this. Like, I mean, you got to have a purpose behind it. And you're right. Even if it is a PTSD piece, like it was a terrible PTSD piece. Like, PTSD in the Star Trek universe. Okay, I can get behind that. But this was absolute garbage. This was so not even. I mean, like, look at the episode with Miles O'Brien, and he had the PTSD from the mind prison he was in for 20 years. Like, that's a good episode.
That was brilliant. That was brilliant.
Great episode of PTSD version of Trek right there. This is just what was this even? I don't even. I can't look. I'm normally.
This guy was like from one conversation to another, talking bollocks to one person after the next. It was just all focused on him. Like there was no problem solving, no fucking exploring, nothing. Like you see him propose to his fucking wife, his future wife to be Emily, and then 3 years later they have a fucking fight with the Romulans, over Vulcan, and she's dead. Okay, great. Let's make something more of this. Okay, let's expand on this. You have this battle with the Romulans, and something's gonna come out of this. No, we just go back to this fucking miserable fat git again, and he's just chatting shit all the fucking time from one person to the next, all fucking telling him to get his life back together again while he's just being a miserable fat fucking cunt. I fucking hated everything about this. Everything. This is a fucking disgrace to Star Trek. And I'm sorry for saying that, but that's very hard for me to say something like that. But you are Star Trek fans, massive Star Trek fans. No Budget Productions, all the people involved in this. I know that. I definitely know that. But it does not feel like Star Trek at all. And you went down the wrong fucking path with this shit. You really fucking did. This is just a fucking. I don't even know how to fucking describe this bollocks. I said vanity earlier. Maybe that's not the right word to use. But whatever this is, it's definitely not Star Trek. It's a fucking disgrace. That's what it is. Fucking joke. Hated it. Made me waste my fucking life watching this. 45 minutes of my fucking life watching this bullshit. I can't wait till you see our review.
Okay. I know.
I can't wait to. I'm gonna, as soon as you finish editing this shit, Bob, I'm gonna send it to these motherfuckers. And when you finish editing this shit, I'm gonna send this to these motherfuckers, and I look forward to a response from them because I want them to know how we feel. Because I'm a hardcore Star Trek fan. We're both hardcore Star Trek fans. So when fellow Star Trek fans take on board something that we love, you better fucking do it right. Because I don't give a fuck how much money you put into this, how much time and effort you put into this. All your love and your shit, and you sacrifice so much to put into this. If it's shit, I'll tell you it's shit, no matter what you fucking do. And this is fucking shit. This has been a waste of your time. You should never have fucking made this bollocks. And now, and on top of that, by making this bollocks, you made me watch this bollocks. And I wish that never fucking happened. I'm fucking angry. Fucking angry, man.
I am right there with you, although you express it a lot better than I do. So, yeah.
Thank you.
No.
And I know we're gonna get. I know we're gonna get a lot of shit for this, Bob.
Oh,
I know we're gonna get a lot of shit for this.
Only the best shit.
But I have to
anyone
say
who watches this and think, oh, it's not that bad, or oh, you're being too hard on. No. If I was doing this project, I mean, look, I'm not saying that I could do a better fan film, but if I was making this project and I saw this, I'd scrap it. I'd be like, even after all the filming and everything, I would probably be like, you know what, I can't put this out. In good conscience, I can't put it out. Yeah. All right, let's wrap this up because
one more thing. If I had the ability to make a Star Trek fan film myself, I wouldn't do anything like this. I'd make it a lot more fast-paced, a lot more fun, with more members of the crew to focus on, not just this fucking geezer. He's all focused on him. You know what I mean? Wearing his fucking hoodies and baseball caps and shit. You know what I mean? Making me...
So it'd be like a J.J. Zambrams movie?
I don't know what it would be, but it would definitely be Star Trek and not this, whatever this is. You know what I mean? Like, there's some interesting moments regarding different versions of him, but how was that?
I don't even know where that came from.
Yeah, it didn't feel like it made any sense. And in the beginning of this, we saw all these fucking people snapping out of existence, or nexusing out of existence. I don't know. It was just really, really confusing. If it wasn't confusing, like when it came to the sci-fi elements, if it wasn't so fucking confusing, maybe I would be able to enjoy this a little bit more and appreciate it a little bit more. But no, you made me not understand what the fuck was going on at all. It might have made sense to you, but as someone in the audience who's watching this shit, it made no sense to me. And I fucking hate it. I hate it so fucking much. You have no idea. 2 out of 10. Fucking disgusting. I hate it.
God, you gave it 2. I was going to give it a 1.
I give it a 2 for the special effects.
Not even. The special effects weren't that good.
I didn't mind it. The special effects and the costumes were good, and some of the supporting cast wasn't that bad. You know what I mean? But I just don't like this, like, focused on this geezer. The whole fact, I didn't like that. I don't like that at all. It was just too much focus on him. He's like, I'm going to sit down and talk to this guy. I'm going to sit down and talk to this guy. I'm going to sit down and talk to this person. And then it tells everyone how fucking sad I am and how miserable I am. And I might want to take on this job, or I might not take this job, or if I've been given a job, fucking blow job. I don't fucking know what the hell's going on. You know what I mean? Fucking hand jobs. Just, This is crap. Just absolute crap. Can we wrap this shit up, please?
Oh, absolutely. I'm ready to wrap. I can't donate another solitary second to this.
Good. I can't wait for these motherfuckers to see our review. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for joining me, Cousin Cheeto. But I could not have gone through this fan film without somebody to bear the burden of watching this shit. So thank you for that, my friend. I couldn't have done it without you, brother. And thank you to everyone who's watching this bollocks. I hope you give us a thumbs up for how we feel about it and don't take it too much to heart. I took it to heart because when it comes to Star Trek, you better do it right or I'm going to get pissed. I'm one of those fucking fans. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day, Cousin Cheeto. I'll see you later. Bye-bye, everyone. Live long and prosper.